Hi everyone, this is Professor Sanchez and welcome to English 101. I want to show you around the course a little bit today so you can get familiar with my expectations. So when you log into the class, you're going to come to this home page where it explains each of the tabs. It has my contact information here, a couple videos, and these are the tabs here that you can go to the syllabus, your grades, people in the course. You can set up appointments or look at your status on Starfish Connect. You can have online conferences with your teacher or your classmates. The most important of these is modules. This is where you'll do all the work in the class. The course is broken up into weeks. Right now you can only see week 1, but there are 15 weeks set up for you ready to go. And I will open up each week, as we get to the end of the previous one so that you'll be able to sort of look ahead and see what you're doing the following week. I like to keep things simple as possible, as clear as possible, and I like to just let's work 1 week at a time. Let's do our best every week and then move on to the next week and start again. I like that sort of model. I think it helps us to sort of focus on where we are right now and not worry too much about the future or the past, but just kind of focus on what we're doing today and this week in the class. You'll notice that the weeks have some patterns to them. Every week you'll have a thought of the week, an overview, reading assignments, sometimes discussions, content pages, and assignments. So let's just take a look at week 1. The thought of the week is something that I do to sort of inspire you, give you something to think about. So I have a quotation for you to meditate on, as well as sort of my interpretation of that quotation and how it might apply to you. You can go to the next page by clicking here on Next. You can also click on Modules if you want to go back to the full week. All right, so every week has an overview. This is important to check out, as well as looking at due dates throughout the week. This is good because it tells you sort of our objectives for the week and what we're going to be working on and some general information about the class. Every week you'll have reading assignments. These are important. Reading is learning, especially when you have an online class or a partially online class. It's very important that you are maintaining what you're reading and that you're then able to apply it to assignments. So we're going to be reading a little bit about how to read well this week. We're going to read an essay, a compare-contrast essay that you'll use to write an essay for me this week. And just in case you have never been taught how to email an instructor, this is really important. Check out this link here and read that article. This is our introductions discussion. So I really want to get to know each of you. I want you to know each other, and I want to start building relationships with each other. So here's what I want you to post. You can read through this. You'll post your response by Thursday, and then you'll post at least 2 peer responses between Thursday and Sunday. So you get yours out there by Thursday, and then between Thursday and Sunday, you're replying to your peers. This is the grading criteria, so you want to read through this and make sure that everything is on par. All right, the next thing we have are a couple content pages. I want you to read through these, think through them, and make sure that you're retaining all this information and practicing it. And there's also a page on the writing process. This might be review for you, it might be new. Hopefully it will help you. And lastly this week I have an assignment for you worth 25 points. And basically I just want to see how you write. So I'm going to have you read this essay and then write an essay in response to me. Make sure your essay meets all this criteria. And as always, throughout the course now, if you have any questions, let me know. And I hope that we have a really great first week.